Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today I have another car for the Rarest car series, and today we have another Honda. This is the 2005 Honda NSX R GT, and this car was the ultimate version of the NSX from the 2000s. As you can see, it is very different to the normal NSX-R, and as you can see, it is mainly characterized by that air intake that it has on the back, that it resembles a shark fin. Also, I put on some upgrades like the front splitter and also the rear wing, and as you can see, it's a little bit of a ducktail, which is very discreet, and it doesn't ruin the looks of the car. So as we all know, the Honda NSX was developed with the help of a very famous pilot from F1, which was Ayrton Senna. He co-developed this car with Honda, and many people think that's the reason why this car handles very well. And yeah, for example, I haven't driven one in real life, but in this game, all Honda NSX do drive really nicely. And yeah, maybe it is because he was helping Honda on developing the car, but maybe not. But I do want to think that that's the reason why this car was or has such a great handling, and also with the help of the Honda engineers, obviously. So as you can see, the interior of this car is very basic and very 90s-ish. Yeah, it's very stripped out, and as you can see, it only has 5 speeds. And yeah, it's one of the reasons why it is so stripped out is because this car has a little bit less power than the normal NSX-R, and yeah, by reducing the weight of the car, you could compensate that loss of power. But that lack of power was compensated with a very great handling. In this game, for example, the difference is almost 2 points from the original NSX-R, and yeah, this car, well, you could only get this car in the Horizon season, in the playlist, I should say. Yeah, you could only get this car in the playlist from before the official launch of the game. When you pre-order the what was called the Ultimate Edition, I think it was that edition, you could get previous access to the game for about 4 days or 5, and in that season you could get this car. So that's one of the reasons why this car is a little bit weird in this game, and it's because yeah, you could only get it before the game actually launched. I do think that the car will be available in another festival playlist in the future, but for now this is the only way you could have got it. So obviously you can now buy it in the auction house, and for example, we are going to try and search for a So now we're going to search for an example of this car. And yeah, as you can see, the car doesn't come as frequently for sale as we might want to. So, and if you're interested in the pricing of this car, we are going to do that by just starting an action for this car, even though we ain't gonna do that. So now that we are in this car, we shall go to Honda, and we are going to auction the car. And as you can see, the maximum price of this car is about 16 million credits, which is a very hefty price, but thankfully it ain't like those 20 million cars that are in the game. So yeah, so now what we're going to do is go and see how the car drives in some races. So we're going to get in the car, and we will be going out of the festival to find a race. So the race that we are going to do is the one that is on the right side of the festival, which is the Resporio Sprint, and we're gonna do it in solo. So now we're going to start the race and see how the car behaves. So I forgot to show you, but we are currently racing on unbeatable difficulty. And as you can see, we are racing mainly against Japanese cars from the 90s and 2000s era. One of the strong points of the car is the drafting. When you draft, the car actually becomes a lot faster, and it actually well, almost minimizes that lack of power that the car has. What we're going to try to do is go and get at least a podium, because yeah, this AI actually got really far away from the beginning. So let's try and see what we can do. So yeah, I don't think that we will be able to get the podium. However, well, the car ain't the perfect A-class racer. It has some downsides, as you can see, and yeah, I don't think that it's actually worth the price of 16 million. But hey, if you want a really rare car, you can do that, because yeah, the car as I said, ain't much different to the original NSX R. The only different thing that I can actually see is the air intake that is shaped to a shark fin. That's the only unique thing that I think the car has in comparison to the original NSX. So now what we're going to try to do is try and get this sour sensation that we had from last race, and see if we can get a better result on a street race with this car. We're going to choose the NSX R. So let's see if we can get a better result than the previous race. And with as I forgot on the last time, we are on unbeatable difficulty. And yeah, we shall go and race. Okay. So currently we ain't even in the podium. And yeah, this is our chance with drafting that we can get from these cars. With our braking power that we have. Sadly, there weren't many traffic cars that will have stopped them, but yeah. We're going to finish in 4th place. And well, as you can see, the car isn't really worth those 16 million credits that the market is asking for it. But yeah, at the end of the day, you are only paying for exclusivity, because yeah, not that many people have this car. So yeah, as you can see, the NSX R isn't really worth those hefty amounts of money that the auction house thinks it's worth. Well, not in performance, but in exclusivity and rarity the car do actually is worth that amount of money. But yeah, if this is the end of the video, and if you like the video and enjoy this kind of content, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And also you can give me some advices or more ideas for new content in the future in the comments below. Yeah. Thank you for being here. I will see you on the next one. Bye.